Hello and welcome to part 7 of Campaign 8, Revived Rites. I am your host, as always, VIII. Let's get right into to the thick of things. So last part, in part 6, there was a whole bunch of fucking conflict. I cannot deny that in the least. There was war all over Europe, and there was war in the Middle East, there was war in East Asia. In fact, there is still war in East Asia, as Orissa, feasts on the corpse of Miao. Nakolku and Chang did a very good job at curtailing any ambitions Miao had of going eastward, and honestly, it's like, people are consolidating. States are consolidating, and there's no room for error at all. Pengworn is in a war against Texas, but Pengworn isn't likely going to win that. And then Tikal is going after Paradox, but we have to remember that even though Tikal has a little bit of manpower, Paradox has oodles, chestloads, boatloads of gold to spend on mercenaries. So that 2,000 manpower that Paradox has, it does not tell the full story. So, with that being said, we know what happened in part. If you have not watched part 6, I suggest you do, because a lot did happen there. So we're just gonna go right into the thick of things and let's shove off. Can't believe fucking Alexandria went after my child, the Cobra Cell. Unfortunate. And Leon Galicia, how are you doing? You failed your estate mission. Are you gonna take care of these rebels? Damn, that general's doing work, but do you have the numbers to sustain? Yes, you do. The siege has been broken, and those rebels for Tingitana are going to get nowhere. We have another war. Tingitana is going after Zativa. Okay. Wessex, you're not doing anything, right? Okay. Wessex is not doing anything. Mutapa, why are you improving relations with Wessex? Is Wessex down here? No, Pengworn is. Like I said, Pengworn is pioneering colonization eastward into the Indian Ocean. That's their job. The Pengworn has become the premier colonial power. I remember printing press spawned in the Palatinate. It's slowly spreading eastward. It's taking a long time. What else did we get? Yeah, Texas is over here, they're taking care of Pengworn stuff. Tikal, it's rough. Oh, even though you have 20% morale advantage, what's it called? You're on the same tech level too. It's just Paradox just has the numbers advantage, along with, the savings advantage. Their savings account is far better than anything anyone else can pull out. Pengworn is actually sending stuff over here, but whoops, Texas is not without its own defending force. I mean, it does have this Zacatecas mine city. It's got a lot of gold to live off of. So Pengworn, just be careful, okay? Just be careful. And then Sudreyar, why do you... Oh, are you at war with Tingitana? Oh, so Sudreyar wanted the Azores back, and they do have it back. They've sieged it down. So, ticking war score going in the favor of Sudreyar. Sativa, Papal Conquest of Ix. Okay, so this looks like it is the end for Sativa. Not even Wessex wanted to help him out. Interesting stuff. And I do believe... Wait a minute. Tikal. Are you actually going to break through? Was Paradox distracted enough? If they get Tohankapan, that could be pretty good. It could be. But I don't know. Actually, I just want to make sure the volume is correct. I think Paradox might actually be okay. Wait a minute. Tikal's turning the tide of this war. Big loss for Paradox, and we could see, if this war concludes how I think it's going to conclude, Tikal could, like, snake up this coast and could be very well alright. And Tingitana landed here. They defeated the army of Sudreyar, and the Azores are back in their hands. Sativa was pushed back to just this province. The papacy annexed part of Sativa, and Tingitana annexed part of Sativa. Orissa did not take much from Miao, if anything, but Miao is in a sorry state. They are in recovery mode, but it might just be withering mode because, you know, they're withering away. You know. Epirode Empire, you're allied with Wallachia, Roxolania, Sudreyar, Yvain. Being allied with Yvain could be really hard for you. I'm not going to say it's a death sentence, because Yvain still has a lot of troops to work with. But it's rough times. Wessex is supporting the colonial nation's independence. This colonial nation of Pengworn, that is. So we'll see how that goes. Tikal, is it gonna be a good fight? You're reinforcing, and Paradox is driven back. I don't know why I'm getting so enthused about this war, but it's just like I saw my voice there just peaked the microphone, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I would move the microphone around a bit more while I'm recording, but I don't know if, like, the microphone can pick up me moving it. Like, I'm moving it right now. I'll see if the recording picks up that movement. But as it is, Paradox under Hegemon Filius Paradoxid, it's not looking good. Despite them, let's take a look at how much savings they have. They have 70k in the bank. Are there any mercenaries to hire? There are, but they've already hired most of them. Like literally. Oh, they can't be hired. Yeah. But like, they could do the Navajo Raiders, and they could do the Mosquito Coast Company. But they don't have many to recruit. And Tikal is looking to, I don't know, actually, how is the opinion? Neutral. So they're not really friends with each other, Texas or Tejas and Tikal. But I mean, there could still be something there if Tikal forces Paradox to give some land back to Tejas. Then I think a friendship can happen. I think. Oh, I also forgot. Ryazan, how close are you to forming Russia? Because I did enable the decision. I did enable it. They're right on the cusp. As soon as they are finished with this province of Tver, we're going to see Russia, and it's going to be intense. And Ryazan is now going out to... You know what? I just realized. I should have realized this earlier, but once they form Russia, they're going to have the Siberian frontiers, and they're just going to extend eastward. Now, that is going to be bad for Kazakh, as well as the Nivk, Yan, and Chang, and all that. But it is going to be good because institutions will spread eastward. Hopefully. Maybe. You know, we'll see. Excuse me. Sudreyar. Yeah, I don't know. Sudreyar. Are you going to be able to annex the Azores, or are you just going to leave it to Tingitana? And this mess of borders needs to get solved. I'm like one of the people who say, like, yeah, fuck that whole notion of border gore. I don't really care for it a lot of the time, but it's like, this is like exclaves and enclaves. Come on. We'll clean it up in time. And oh, wait, we have a few things going on. Let's pump the brakes. So Alexandria going after Tingitana, and then Balochistan is going after Tehran. Kamai is going after Banjar, just as Banjar directly for Mutsu. It's up here. So they're fighting in the Japanese homeland. Or on Honshu, that is. Nakoku, alongside Yan, are going after Pangasinan at Dongkin, right over here. Pangasinan, Chang, and Yamatai. So Nakoku basically seeking revenge on Chang. Oh my god, Nakoku's got 85k on the floor. Chang, best of luck to you. Because you're going to be facing a lot, and I mean a lot, of Japanese pressure. You win over here, but there's more over here. You have to know that as your fleet dies on the water, the land is next. Because Yan and Nakoku are going to be coming. You defeated one contingent. The second contingent is coming on the horizon. Pangasinan, you're just... if you don't have a fleet that can compete, you're dead in the water, essentially. And Hirkania. I want to see your army quality here. Hirkania. Actually, what did you... Hauma? Goods produced. Okay. Interesting. So they got like economic and defensive measures for their Zoroastrian blessing. So we'll see. We'll see if Hirkania can hold out. They got Balochistan and Hirkania got god tier generals. A 2652 versus a 2661. So they both specialize in shock damage. It's gonna come down to, like, can Hirkania last? And I think they can. Hirkania is 2 military techs ahead, but Balochistan has that nice land fire damage plus 20% and morale of armies plus 15%. Hirkania doesn't really have anything other than cavalry combat ability plus 15%. So what's it gonna be? And Hirkania manages to hold out. Balochistan may be humbled in this war. Interesting. Okay, so Tikal did not give anything back to Tejas. They just took land for themselves, but, I mean, Paradox, they have been humbled, I would say. And their name has been moved northward. Hey, the alliance is back on. Tejas with Tikal. And then America is with Paradox. California is not with anyone. Haiti still doesn't like anyone. And Sudreyar is making its way to South America. Oh god, Ryazan, why the pogrom? Oh no. Astrakhan, no. An unfortunate series of events. Actually, it doesn't seem... Well, no. They are converting that land to Orthodox. It wouldn't be a true Russian prince if it wasn't converting that land on the fly. So Tehran is not down. There's no fort there, so it can just be easily occupied. And Hirkania's troops are a little split. And this land has been converted to Zikri. And unfortunate, being split leads to defeat. Hirkania, you gotta unite your forces if you wish to win against Balochistan. Taking these separated fights is not the recipe for success. What else do we got going on? Alexandria is not doing anything with Tingitana. No. They are. Whoa. Alexandria, did you run a train to Tingitana? It seems like you did, because Tingitana only has 5k on the ground, and now Alexandria is running roughshod through the Atlas Mountains. Good gods. Yeah, Alexandria is making it happen. And I think part of it has to do with their fleet. So Epirot is going after Penguin for these provinces in the Balkans. But Leon Galicia is in this. Leon Galicia may be fighting against Wallachia and the Epirots. And then what else do we have here? Wars in West Africa for hegemony. Congo is going after the Oyo Mayumba. Okay, so it's right here. But is that's a colony, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So yeah, more wars in Africa. And Nakoku is still going after Chang. How is it going over there? Yep, Nakoku is closing in. Chang is really struggling. They're at Beijing, and they're over here trying to clean things up and undo the mess that Nakoku is inflicting. But Nakoku is breaking through Pyongyang. You gotta like rally, do something. Pangasinan isn't able to do anything either, so it's just like it's Chang versus all of East Asia almost. And then let's see. Is Leon Galicia? I'm curious. Where is your army, Leon Galicia? Is it just right down here? 40,000. Yep. Okay, so never mind. They're not really fighting. They're just leaving Penguin out to die. All right then. So this land is basically going to the Epirots. Closer and closer we get to Raya's. Oh my God! They just fully annexed Perm. This is a Russia in the making. This really is. I don't even know what to say. And they're warning Lithuania. This is prime Russia material. And then Balochistan taking on Hyrcania in the province of Sarax. And who wins? Balochistan walks away in defeat. And Hyrcania maintains their their foothold on power. Balochistan, I think you've met your match. Hyrcania is not letting you win this so easily. And there's Pyongyang down. Nakoku is... They're ready. They don't have any manpower. But then again, no one in the war other than Pangasinan has manpower. But it's like Chang is... They're on the ropes. They are struggling. And then, yep, Balochistan, another defeat. They're Hyrcania and Balochistan, they're trading blows back and forth. But it's just that Hyrcania is finding ways to just eke out of these wars on top, and then keep that momentum going ever so slightly. Tingitana, oh, it is so rough right now. I don't know. Tingitana was doing really well. They had the Pillars of Hercules under their rule, but Leon Galicia came through, ran a train through, and now Alexandria is there, and it's all falling apart. It just is. Sativa, why are you going for Adana of all places? I'm not sure. Another bad fight for Balochistan, and Balochistan's just scattered, man. They're not sure like what to do, where to put their forces, where to unite them. And Hyrcania is just chilling. They're like, yeah, you know what? We won this war. We'll take what we can get. Did they annex any land? I think No, they did not. They didn't annex any land, so probably just money or alliances. That kind of stuff. But it has to be said, like, this really does put like a stop to Balochistan's conquests. And it should humble them, like, shit. We're not as strong as we once thought. Maybe they will think twice about going after Hircania in the future. And Nakoku won against Chang, taking a slice of the Korean peninsula, pushing. What the fuck is pushing? Pushing Chang's influence in China back, and really just letting Yan take over some provinces too. Unfortunate days. Oh, no. That was already Yan. Okay, my bad. Unfortunate days for the Chang dynasty, but it is not over for them. They can still eke out a living. Tingitana peaced out with Alexandria and was forced to release Norse Portugal. I'm not entirely sure what to make of this, but okay. So, yeah. Norse Portugal, that's a thing. Do you have... No, you don't have... You only have one colonist. And you're colonizing at Sardinia. Got it. What is this? What kind of cloud world shit is this? Oh, there's Russia. Well, hello, Russia. How have you been? Under Tsar Ivan VIII Rurikov. So, yeah. We have a nice green Russia here, and they want war. They are going after Hyperborea and Lithuania. This Russia is voracious off the bat. Oh, we have a new institution. I know there's other wars going on, but let's see where that new institution spawned at, if it did. Let's see. Colonialism, printing press. No, as global trade has not spawned in yet. I guess we'll give it a few more years. Let's see. Wait a minute. The Huruli conquest of Kalmar. Oh, so Penguin. So because Penguin is being attacked, Leon Galicia is with this. Who are you allied with? Just Leon Galicia. Alright. And Penguin is still at war with the Epirotes, which means the Epirotes are for some reason down here in North Africa, I guess. And we have Nian Kalyani going after Balochistan. Balochistan, did you screw yourself over by wasting your men on Hircania? You may very well have. But you still, numerically, you're superior. Militarily, you are 4 techs behind. 4? And you're on the same, institution spread as Nian Kalyani. What the fuck? I don't quite understand, but hey, Balochistan, I want to see a battle. I want to see a battle between you two. Miao is going after the rest of Horkok. Nakoku is still going after Dongkin. Let's see. Congo is still going after the Ashanti and Oyo. And Kong is supreme. Holy shit. That war down here resulted in a Kong victory. And they benefit from that national idea of theirs where it's money over religion, so they don't get any penalties from heretic and heathen provinces. That must be nice. And Russia is bulldozing through Hyperborea and Lithuania. It is rough times. And Hurulea is consolidating their hold over Scandinavia. Oh. Yep, Penguin lost that land in the Balkans, and they're about to lose this land in Scandinavia. Not sure what options are left for Penguin. They may be exiled to the New World. I'm not sure. Surprised Russia isn't going for the Siberian frontiers yet. Maybe they will in a second, or when they finish this war, maybe. But yeah, I don't know what you do against Russia. I mean, this is an organic Russia too. Like in the test run, the Golden Horde beat out Ryazan. In this actual run, we can clearly see that the tables were reversed, so not entirely sure. I think things would have been more tame if the Golden Horde took over, but well, we're charting new ground, I guess. Horkok is they weren't conquered, but they were forced to become a tributary. Oh God. And so Wessex is now going after Cornwall, which is against Penguin and Leon Galicia. Oh, God, LG, why are you allied to Penguin? It's such a bad alliance. Oh. And Sudreyar is going after Norse Portugal. I think Sudreyar is going to win that war, but I could be wrong. Russia's about to peace out. And wait a minute. Kamai is going after Pasai, okay, because the Order or the Knights of St. George, no, not Knights, the Kingdom of St. Thomas is helping out, but I mean it's a naval invasion. I don't really think they're going to do much. And then Alexandria is going after Chios, so they're going after Roxolania and Bithynia, which is pretty easy. It's pretty easy. And there's peace. Russia has taken over Hyperborean lands, and it's rough times. If you are a Hyperborean fan out there, we're not gonna get another hyper war, I think. I could be wrong, but I don't think that we are going to get another hyper war. Do they not get Siberian frontiers? No, they can. I'm very curious to see if Russia's going to get going to expand via the frontiers. Yeah, they get all these nice Russian missions, and oh boy, good luck to anyone that is in the way of Russia. But they are not immune to things, though. They are not immune to things. They are scary, but they are not unbeatable. And Wessex is invading my child. Why? Why, LG? Why did you have to ally Penguin? It's such a bad alliance. Jesus Christ. And Belgorod is gonna fucking take... No, they actually don't want any land in Iberia, really. Which is kind of surprising. Bithynia is gonna get more land taken from it. It's partitioning Bithynia and Roxolania at this point, basically. That's what this war is about. And Orissa's going after Meow again. Why don't you just leave him alone? Leave him to suffer. And yeah, Nian Kalyani is making extensive use of that military tech difference. It's only 3 military techs now, but Like, 3 military techs. It adds up. Nyan Kalyani. There's the same discipline there, yes. But Nyan Kalyani has more morale and more tactics by a fair margin, and they are taking the fight to the enemy. Like, it's rough. There you go. Nyan Kalyani, like, sticking it to Balochistan. That's just how it works. Sure, you were able to beat up on the Bronze Horde and all that, but they are... How do I say it? They are nothing compared to what is in store over here, basically. The Rasids aren't allied to... I'm surprised they're still not allied to any single state. I would think that they would be allied to someone at some point. Russia is going after the UKO, and Yvain is... They're allied to the UKO, but, like, they're not going to help out. They're really not going to help out. Anything in the New World? Sudreyar's colonizing in South America. Tejas is doing their own things alongside Tikal. Sativa's trying to escape to the New World. Merjika is doing their own thing. Horuleya is, for some reason, picking on Pengorn's colonial nation. I don't know what they did to you. And that's, yeah. Bithynia, there you go. Bithynia got, like, fucking devoured. Let's see. Is Roxolania... How badly is Roxolania going to get messed up? Let's take some bets. All of Crimea? Maybe left with like 1 or 2 provinces? Maybe 3 or 4 even? Very curious to see what happens. And they were left with how many provinces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. Well, 5. I won't count the one being colonized, but it's rough times being Roxolani. And it's rough times being Bithynia. Wallachia is whole again, but still, it's... The Epirots are ascendant. The Wallachians back in power. And the Alexandrians ridiculously strong. So, it's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess. Bro, LG, just peace out. Just peace out. Just give them what they want. I know easier said than done, but still, it's better than just suffering, I think. I would think it's better than just suffering. And the Rasids are going after Masira. Where's Masira? Ah, okay. So they're trying to invade over in the Oman region. And they are on the same tech level as Balochistan. Thing is, Balochistan, no manpower. Rasids, plenty of manpower. We'll see if the AI can navigate this war. What did you even take from the UKO? What did you take? I don't know what Russia took, but they took something, I think. And then Horuleya, yep, they took over all of Scandinavia from Pengwern. Leon Galicia pieced out and they gave land to Sativa. But at least, like, hey, their mainland is intact. Oh, Tingitana, you think you can pounce and retake your land from LG? We'll see about that. You're 2 military techs behind, though, and you are at -2 stability. What are you doing? Tingitana, what are you doing? Oh, no. Penguin has also moved their capital to South Africa. Mombasa and Busoga are at war with each other. Kong is trying to conquer Air and Timbuktu. I'm just like... Tingitana. Is this like a? Is this like the two hands of the body don't know what they're doing with each other, or they don't know what they're doing? Like your right hand is off declaring war while your left hand is trying to sort out the internals of your country? Is that what's going on? Because this is like... like, you had an opportunity, sure. Leon Galicia was down. They were kicked to the curb by Wessex and company. But this is not the way you come back into things. This is not the way. Portugal's still at war, but they're not getting any invasion from Sudreyar, so they're gonna win that war seemingly. Good gods, man. What is going on? And the Rasids are losing this war, but they're unsieging this land, and so maybe. Oh, but Balochistan's like their units are just. There's no manpower to replace these losses. Orissa is now trying to finish off Horkok, maybe? I'm not sure, but they're at war with each other. And the Rabaul anarchy trudges ever faithfully on. They're just the constant down here. They're chilling, they're doing their own thing, they're not in anyone's way. They're just, hey, you know, we're doing our own thing. We don't want any trouble. We're here. And ooh, okay, a big war. So Haruleya thinks they can take on Russia, and they're going for Helsingfors right here. So the giants of Central and Eastern Europe trading blows. That's a big Horuleyan army. Russia, can you take on Horuleya? Do you have what it takes? I'm gonna be very curious what happens when their armies clash, because it's like I don't know who has the better quality. They're at the same military tech. It could go either way, as far as I know. So, Horuleya has the discipline, Russia has the morale, Horuleya has the tactics. All in all, I think Horuleya should win this. They also have a numbers advantage. But Russia's holding out. Yeah, they held out surprisingly well against Horuleya. It wasn't like a clean stomp. Not bad, Russia. I know out of context, giving Russia any praise nowadays can be seen terribly, but trust me, in context it all makes sense. This is not the Russia of the 21st century. This is not the Russia you seek. Mombasa is allied to Marehan, and yeah, Busoga kind of got bullied by Mombasa. The Rasids, they peaced out with Balochistan, and no provinces were traded. Balochistan can maybe get some R&R, some rest and recovery. Meanwhile, Hirkania and the Bronze Horde, they're chill. Oh, the Bronze Horde is allied with Kazakh. An interesting alliance. I see global trade has just spawned. And Belgorod, why are you in this? Oh, Horuleya called in Belgorod. Okay. If Horuleya can effectively beat Russia and actually take some land, it'll show that AI Russia is not invincible. They look very scary. They look very strong. And they are. But I'm confident they're not invincible. Let's go to April, and then we will check out where that institution spawned at. I have a feeling it spawned in Wessex, though. Where did it spawn? Where? That's Renaissance. Lightsmith Manufactories, Global Trade, Elsborg. Ah, okay. So Horuleya got the institution, so that's a nice injection of power points into them, and it's probably what's it probably has helped fuel their war effort against Russia. Because Russia right now, they're struggling. Where's your capital at? Is it Moskva? No, it's Ryazan, and Ryazan is about to go down. You need to do something, Russia. It's looking worse and worse. I don't know why you have forces down there. I was such a red herring or whatever. It's such a non-target. And the Cobra Cell, no allies. Alexandria is just going in and wrecking house. Tingitana lost the war to LG, and yeah. That's how the cookie crumbles. Paradox is not at war with anyone, neither are they. Nope, they're chilling. They are relaxing. I think we will end this off in like August of 1614. That'll be like 22 years, I guess. And Russia is struggling. Belgrade is actually putting in some effort with Horuleya, and it is working out. So maybe we'll see Russia be pushed back, depending on how many provinces Horuleya wants to take. But Russia is not without its thorn in the side, right over here. So they're trying to at least push back, despite, you know, their mainland being fucked over. Belgrade. Yeah, 1614. Oh, hey! Nakoku formed Japan! Welcome to the scene, Japan! They still, of course, have Nakoku national ideas, but we now have, instead of a bright baby blue, we have a light red. I wouldn't quite call it pink. I would call it a light red. And Orissa is pieced out with Miao, consolidating rule over Tibet. And Horkok, still a tributary of Miao, but they're still on the ropes. Nyan Kalyani, oh, allied with Sunda. And now Nyan Kalyani is going after Orissa. I thought this alliance would last, but no. Orissa and Nyan Kalyani, like, this is just a straight up Nyan Kalyani wanting the land of Orissa, so I guess power politics trump diplomacy here. Alright, let's keep it going. August of this year. I'm hoping that we get a piece because I want to see like what the landscape on the map looks like after this war is concluded. Horuleya is really fucking over the Russian state. Yamatai is over here. I'm surprised they're still alive. And way-ho-ho. The Japanese reconquest of Jinju. So Jinju is rightful Japanese land, as apparently they say. And oh no, that's Jeju. Jinju is right here. So rebels flipped it back to Chang, and now Japan is over here saying like, hey, we want it back. This deserves to be ours. They lost that battle, but it's not over yet. Yan is joined into this. And Chang, good luck. Just good luck. You're gonna need it. There's the peace deal. And Russia lost, actually, the port of Neva, as well as a few other provinces, and had to give land back to Astrakhan. So, sent packing, and it's... We'll extend it by 1 month to September. But yeah, Horuleya dealt some damage to Russia. I didn't think that Russia would lose that much, but they actually got really messed up. They barely have a military right now. And then Alexandria. Ah, my child. I have 2 children that are like semi-viable. Leon Galicia and Bronze Horde. Every other one is like down in the dumps. Cobra Cell, there was no allies. Tejas, like it's just is barely holding on. And yeah, the Silver Horde fucking dead in part 1. Ugh, Scorpion Cell dead because of Balochistan, etc., etc. Bergerac is over here. Chile is chilling. Sudreyar is not allied to Wessex. They're not allied to Wessex. They're allied to Horuleia though, and the Epirotes, so that could be good enough insurance against Wessex. And then Yvain, you're allied with the Papacy, UKO, Austro-Bavaria, and Sativa. Bergerac is allied with the Palatinate, Ferrara, Horuleia. Wessex, 5 allies. Lithuania, Leon Galicia, Epirot Empire, Austro-Bavaria, and Sativa. Ireland, just Penguin. Just Penguin, that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else to see there. And yeah. So that was a bit of an interesting part 7. We have a Russia now. It could work out. It might just end up being like a fading power that gets divided up. I don't know. But other than that, I believe we can end this off looking at the fires of East Asia as Chang and Japan trade blows. And well, Chang is fighting against the dying light. Yeah, let's see those standings. All right. So, in first place is the Kingdom of Wessex. In second place is Russia. In third place is Horuleia. In fourth place is America. In fifth place is Bergerac. In sixth place is the Epirot Empire. In seventh place is Alexandria. In eighth place is the Serbian Rus. In ninth place is Leon Galicia. In 10th place is Austro-Bavaria. In 11th place is the Palatinate. And in 12th place is the Papal State. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in part 8.